Welcome back, everyone. Oh crap!
Woohoo!
I had a saying for this. I forget what it is now. Uh, uh, uh. Hold on. I will find it because I want to be.
Why did
I
I just
liked
do
it. I wanted to steal it, and I didn't write it down. Um,
I think you sent it to like
I did.
our face,
Yeah, I
yours,
did.
mine,
I'm
But
and
not.
it's been. But it's.
Blind's Facebook thing.
I don't
Yeah.
have.
But it's been a while.
I don't have
Oh,
Steam
that's
open.
the
I just got
multiverse
like
question.
5
So
Steam
after
achievements.
that. That was a funny thing. Those were the books. Okay, nope, none of that. Ah, here it is. Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I don't remember where I heard that, but I wanted to steal that because it's clever. It rhymes. I like it. I'm gonna write it on a post-it note and stick it to my screen whenever, or my stuff, or whenever we start playing. Oh shit, I forgot.
And it's just cute.
It is, but we're actually gonna start. Well, it's 5 minutes late, but that's on time for us. So we're gonna start on time tonight.
Good enough.
But
Art motherfuckers.
yeah. So one of the things that I want to kind of just say before we get going, I know I'm behind on podcasts. Sumi, I'm finishing up my last semester of school. I have like 4 weeks left, and I'm trying to actually take this class serious. Not that I haven't taken my other classes serious, but this one a little more so because it's very much focused around like trauma, and
Ooh,
because
that's pretty important.
yeah, because trauma is such a huge part of everyone's lives. I am really trying to dig into this class. Unfortunately, it is taught by a teacher that I don't like and is extremely lazy. So
Oof.
yeah,
Nice.
but I promise to get all that stuff updated as soon as I can. I do believe the YouTube is up to date, at least as of right now, before this recording. So if you've missed anything, go check out our YouTube. There should be links underneath the video here on Twitch. And if not, there are links on my Twitter, which there should also be links in my bio for that stuff. So, that being said, oh, one last thing. Oh no, two more things. One, Crazy will not be joining us. Asta, our beloved dwarf, is starting to feel a little under the weather. So, in order to attempt to prevent going further under the weather, they are going to sleep. Understandable, respectable. I'll try not to kill them. I lie. I'm definitely gonna try and kill them. No.
Good thing I'm here.
No. So that role will be filled by our beloved barbarian, Arden, aka Blind. So,
But he's blind.
I'm aware. Let's just hope he does a better.
Arthur is also blind, so
Yes. So,
Ironically.
those two things. Also,
that needs to be Crazy's gamer tag, Blind Archer.
ooh, that's solid.
Yes.
I like that. That's solid. Final note from me. Little Rip has been under the weather like all week. He is finally no longer running a fever. And last night was the first night in like 2 weeks that he's slept in his own bed. So we're
COVID? COVID?
No, that and strep have been ruled out. We think he's either getting his molars or he's just getting a cold.
Okay.
But he may or may not make an appearance tonight. It's kind of gonna just vary based off of how he does tonight. Like I said, last night he slept on his own, but that doesn't mean tonight will go the same way. So, with that being said, however, I have nothing else to say. And with that, we're going to try to get right into it, other than the only thing we have left is the recap. So, does anybody A, want inspiration, or B, want to add to the pool of inspiration points that you guys currently have collected so far? You guys currently have 2 as a group. I don't know what players individuals
I have an individual one.
stands as.
So I'll try and nab one.
Is that for personal?
Personal.
Okay.
Do it.
I'm gonna let you do the recap. I actually have to step away to grab something that I forgot. And it's gonna be semi-important because it also holds my wild magic table in it, which I know I am going to need. So while you do the recap, I will be right back.
All right, so we started in the Temple of On. Well, slightly outside. Found, what was it? 2 shambling masses of zombies, yes?
I believe so, yes.
And one odd one that came up from the little crevice in the room, which Katya found out the hard way was something utterly terrifying. An intellect devourer.
For those of you who don't know, an intellect devourer devours intellect.
Yeah, you got
who
stupid.
Knew?
You got stupid for a bit.
It was a nice 8 hours of standing there, staring at the ceiling.
Is that really
Valinor had...
different from normal?
No, that's you. So we had it rest for the night so that Valinor could swap for what was it? Greater Restoration?
Yep.
So we cured Katya's stupid. Well, we cured his stupid this time. We can't cure the real stupid.
Katya's smarter than that. Just not always observant.
Look, you walked into dagger range. You are not a dagger person.
Again, against an opponent that was very visibly close to dead and being held by a spell.
To be fair, you killed him.
Mm-hmm. I just thought, that'll be funny. Didn't expect the aftermath at all. I don't think anybody did.
Oh, it was funny. It was most definitely funny.
Anyways, so we came downstairs where we found an actual legitimate dungeon. Totally not expected. I'm being serious on that. Did not expect an actual torture dungeon under a temple. The fuck is going on in this place? Anyways, we found 3 coffins with 2 vampires and a mummy.
Dead.
Missed a floor.
One of whom had an intellect devourer in him.
Oh, wait.
Which
what?
we proceeded to nuke. I know Deanoch was like, nope. That's a lot of rolls.
Sorry, I was dumping my dice container out and dumping my dice into my box.
The room where most of us currently in, we also found out, had, we think, demons in these grates. We know that there is a scent of brimstone, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And that the grates are closed and don't open from the inside. But moving on from that, we have no clue. So we entered this room, where there is a skeleton, a mass of zombies, and still have not gotten confirmation of yes or no, what I think is a Death Knight.
And to be clear, this is Rom's thoughts of what this is.
Correct. The DM has not said one way or another.
I have not.
We'll find out, won't we?
He just let me cower and quiver in fear since last session.
I mean, you guys had a potential beholder encounter. What do you think I'm going to do with this one, huh? Huh? No,
Perhaps we could just talk our way out of it. Convince him to join our cause.
You can try.
You can try. I'm gonna nuke it. Anyway, that's where we left off.
Yes. One other thing that I will say before... He doesn't have that one. One other thing that I will say before you we ended, the individual, this armored individual, kind of before you, basically, as you guys entered, basically went, finally, some entertainment, and that was where we basically left off, which means I am gonna ask for initiative rolls from everyone, and for once,
Oh, no.
I did not roll like shit. As I find our combat music.
Initiative.
7.
Why? Okay, there. Now I can see things because my screen was still black.
Oh, I can help with that.
8. Phenomenal.
Reshift everyone.
Because I went to click on my guy and there we go, Cardin, and then
I never deactivated my barrier ring. Thank God.
How long does the barrier ring last?
8 hours, Dutton?
I don't think it has a length on it.
I do believe it has a duration that it lasts for.
While wearing and attuned to this item, you can use a bonus action to turn it on. While it's turned on, you gain the benefit of a shield, even if you are unable to wield a shield. It does not specify
Okay.
a length of time.
Then I did not specify, and that's perfectly okay.
Good. So I keep it on.
Also got...
Nat 20.
Also, that second 20 is Cardin's
advantage roll.
advantage roll, yeah.
Okay, you have it entered there. You did not click on Asta. Or
Yeah, he
why
did.
does
There's a...
Look in the chat. It goes Cardin and Asta.
I know
and
you
the
didn't.
second
I know, but you didn't click on her token.
Okay.
That's all right. I got it. Not a big deal. Ooh, you know what I get to break out now then? Because this is
Oh, no.
something that we haven't had happen in a while.
Go.
And that is the benefits of a natural 20 on initiative. We have not had one of these in a while, and we get to break out those rules. I'm pretty sure I remember what they are, but just to double check and make sure that I'm not effing crazy, I'm gonna double check. Because Asta will.
Oh,
be
you
going
are crazy.
first.
Just in ways other than forgetful.
Fair enough. Yeah, okay. So, natural 20, she automatically goes first, which she's going to do anyway due to combat and where it is standing. However, because of the natural 20, she will have advantage on her first turn of combat, meaning whatever she chooses to do, she will have advantage to do so.
Ooh.
Yeah, that is a homebrew.
Now-
That is a homebrew rule that has been in this game for a while, but we've only had, like, I want to say probably, including this one, probably 3 natural 20s on initiative. So
Now, question.
yes.
People... What happens whenever, like, multiple people have nat 20 initiative and
So-
have similar decks? That's a question.
So in a very rare situation of something like that, I either do one of two things. I default to, so basically, everybody who gets a natural 20 on their initiative is still going to get the advantage on anything they do for that turn. In terms of determining a order, it'll go by whoever has the higher decks, and if they have equal decks, then I will allow the players to either choose between themselves who goes first, or if they want to, because it's more fun and more in the spirit of it, they can roll for it, rolling another initiative roll or just a plain D20. Higher outcome wins. You wouldn't let's say you rolled a natural 20. And somebody else with the same decks rolled a natural 20, and you guys chose to roll off, and let's say you rolled a 7 and they rolled a 12. Those do not become your new initiative rolls. You would just go after then. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's just the tiebreaker.
Yeah, exactly. So, Alrighty. That means combat has officially begun, and Asta, you are up first. As you currently... Oh, right, I brought you closer. There you are. You currently basically just hear or see Cardin walk into this room, this kind of room lit by different kind of torch lights and lights around it that you can't necessarily see, and you see this kind of and you would hear this disembodied voice, kind of echoey and almost metallic-like, kind of call out a finally some entertainment. What do you do?
What's Asta do?
Yep, Asta.
Well, she is going to walk into the room.
Wow.
Here we go.
She'll move there. And then the dude talking was the dude in the armor.
Correct.
She'll sharpshooter at him. And she'll also choose him as the Hunter's Mark.
So bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Yep. Bonus action Hunter's Mark. Sharpshooter at advantage.
Does have a high AC, but a natural
Oh,
20
nat 20.
will ignore that. But non-markers. Markers.
Another nat
Dang.
20 from Asta.
Yep.
Damn.
This is gonna like crush.
It will. Natural 20 is definitely going to hit. And that is going to hurt. Go ahead and roll damage.
He launches in and just fucking hits him.
Oh my word.
Jesus. 31.
Max damage plus 6.
31 points of damage plus Hunter's Mark.
Which is
A D6.
D6, yeah. 3. So
3.
Average.
4.
Oh, roll it twice.
Oh yeah,
Because it crit.
because crit.
That's 36.
Okay.
Woo!
Oh, don't
Lordy Lou.
do not forget, because I'm assuming you're going to want to use it on this attack. Her ability for I don't remember what it's called.
Colossus Slayer?
Yeah.
Colossal Slayer.
Yep. Which is an
I thought
addition.
that is-
an
I thought that was
additional
after he
two-
took damage.
Oh,
2D
you're
what?
right. You're right. Yeah, I think you. Can you click it real quick? Blind.
Put it in the
Yeah,
chat.
put it in the chat
Yeah.
for me. It's on her character sheet. I'm pretty sure Rona is correct. I don't believe she
Yeah.
can use it on the opening shot, but she could use it on the next one if she. hit.
Ollie, Roby, favorite foe, stuff. Hunter's Mark. I don't even see Colossal Slayer.
It's probably a different name. Yeah, it's Hunter's Prey is what it's called here.
Oh, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra D8 if it's below max hit.
maximum.
tree.
Yes.
There we
So
go.
yeah,
Okay.
so it won't apply on the first attack, but with her second shot, which she'll take
Would've been
now,
nice, though.
she will
Yep,
fire,
and she just sort of
which she still has advantage on, due to her first round.
and 20.
Dirty 20. You will see as he kind of raises the shield kind of in a motion after the first one hits. He's going to deflect the arrow, and that attack will miss.
Oh,
snap.
no.
But I will tell you for the purposes of this, he did use his reaction in order to make that attack miss.
Oh no, he knows how to parry. We're doomed.
Alright, Cardin.
He's a Dark Souls guy.
It's now Cardin's turn.
Okay, Cardin.
He's a
is
paragon.
going
Oh
to-
shit.
Cardin is going to.
annoying.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. No! Launch game.
Oh! He left the game. He died.
I press the back button that I have mapped to my mouse.
Ooh.
Derp.
Aha! Victory is mine.
Damn it. Player disconnected.
I'm
Okay.
really confused. Why does Asta say she... Oh, she probably never reset it.
Okay, and then Pardon is going to throw a hand axe into the zombie horde. Because
Sure.
what else is Cardin going to do?
Wait for it
And
to
bonus
come
action.
closer and hit it.
Yeah.
Well, bonus action. Yeah, you know what? Bonus action, rage, and then already an attack action.
Alright, there you go. That'll actually bring us to D-Knock, because 3 of you rolled above me. I roll above a 10 for initiative, and half the party goes before me.
Yep.
But also, to be fair, one is Asta.
Yeah, that... Well, I mean, I don't... it's not Asta that surprises me. It's literally the other two. So, D-Knock, you're up.
Well,
Let's see. First, I gotta. Yeah, I thought he had that. Okay. Sorry. He stays there. Bonus action. Hide.
Okay, the warrior guy.
And he's gonna zip over here.
Okay, go ahead and roll that stealth check for me.
Stealthy, stealth. 27.
Okay.
Damn.
So he is pretty much hidden.
Yep. I mean, he's above everybody's passives that you're aware of.
Yep. Enoch's gonna step in because he's gonna step here, see this, and that. Step in a little bit more. Look at the Death Knight, I believe. The
Man in armor.
obvious guy. And just be like, oh, that doesn't look good. Turn right, see zombie swarm. But that looks just a little bit worse. And we're going to drop a 4th level fireball.
On a horde. Amazing. Eh! They fail.
So 32.
Correct.
I mean, really, that's.
Not great, but it's damage.
And Enoch's just gonna be like, that didn't work out like how I want.
You do watch as you incinerate. Sorry, I'm looking at my numbers. Just under half of the horde. You do reduce the numbers drastically.
Okay, so it probably had about 80 health ish. Probably.
Your guess is as good as you can make it.
And Enoch is actually going to step back out and to the side and be like, alright,
Okay.
your guys' turn.
Okay, let's see. What does this thing do? Probably. So the skeleton gonna move here, take some partial cover, and shoot at Asta.
Like, I mean, doesn't that also help Asa because she's shorter?
Not exactly. Ooh, but it might help if they roll like absolute poo.
I mean, it's a skeleton.
15 to hit.
No.
Okay. Do you know
Wait,
what her...
how is her AC that high?
Yeah, she never reset it.
Oh.
Let me.
Let's see.
I think if I delete it, will it reset? No. Okay. Well, she has, I think, studded leather armor, which is 12 plus her dexterity, so her armor class is 17.
Yeah. I was going to say, her AC should not be 22.
No, She was behind 3/4 cover or something earlier that gave her a +5 to her AC, and she just changed it and then never changed it back, which is fine. I understand what she was doing, but they only get the 1 attack, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Unless it's a special skeleton that I don't have access to.
I was just looking, making sure. And the Death Knight is going to look at the Horde.
It is the Death Knight.
The man in armor. I mean, you guys don't know what it is regardless.
Look, let the players have this.
Yeah, fuck it. He is going to look and be like, yeah, he can't get the... Focus on that one to begin with, and going to point at Cardin. So the Horde will move and swarm Cardin.
Oh no, Cardin! Where'd he go?
He's still there.
I know.
Cardin, for the sake of my ease, what is your AC?
13.
13? Amazing. So, your held action goes off, Cardin, so go ahead and make your attacks.
Yep.
As these attacks are going to come in at you pretty much simultaneously.
$16 and 18.
Both hit?
Yep. How did it roll both? Okay, whatever. Then we'll have 3. So
That's 42 points of damage.
nice math, Rona.
Thank you.
This is why we have Rona's math corner, everybody.
Yup.
Sorry,
He's the one who knows the numbers.
Sorry, I'm going to get those here in just a moment.
Me, I have trouble with 1 + 1.
Ew.
Fish. 1 + 1 is fish, right?
I don't know, I thought it was Shani.
Oh yeah, while he was rolling damage for Pringles came out with the Hot Ones
Okay.
flavor.
How much damage did you say it was, Rana?
42.
42. Thank you. Cardin, in turn, you take... would have been 20 points of damage reduced to 10. I believe I did that correctly. So, yeah. That is what you took, and that was off of a natural 20. Only 1 attack hit. I was very sad by that, but that's okay. And then the man in armor is going to look at all of you guys kind of situated in that doorway.
Oh, he has a direct line of sight on me.
Oh, he doesn't need a line of sight, unfortunately.
Oh no, he's got true sight.
Oh, great.
True sight does not allow you to see through walls, I don't believe.
Not unless you're playing Destiny.
I believe that's enough. Oh, it's bigger than that. Okay. Well,
Oh no.
let's see. Focus spare. Easily.
No, please no, please no, please no.
Okay, well, that's about all he can reach. He doesn't know that creature is there, but he would probably situate it right there. So, I need
Oh hell.
Asta, Dinok, Katya, Valinar. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yay.
Fuck.
Oh, 18. Not
That's
terrible.
actually a 16, not a 13 because of my shield master.
Okay.
16 for Asta.
Shit.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Alright, so good news is actually I'm
We
sorry.
rolled
There
low
is no-
damage?
actually, I'm sorry, there is no good news.
Sweet.
All of you fail.
Damn!
I will say
Okay.
I will say Katya, you only fail because aggressor wins.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I gave you guys time if you wanted to use abilities or anything. So all of you guys
I
we'll
thought an
take-
18 would have been high enough, but okay.
That is the DC, unfortunately.
Didn't know that.
You
Now it's too late.
You guys take correct. You guys take 40 points of fire damage
Oh,
and 38 points of necrotic damage.
are you serious?
Yes.
Denock is down.
That
Denock
is-
is down.
That is
I'm
a total. That is a total of 78 points of damage.
I had 77.
I had 75.
That hurts.
If you guys
my
are resistant to any of
God.
those damages or anything like that, please apply
Oh,
it.
I wish.
How's Asta looking?
God.
She's still up.
Okay. Oh, make a Constitution.
She's-
Make a Constitution
she's
saving
hurt.
throw for her. Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on her thing. It's gone.
No.
The DC was a natural 20. Like that was the only way it was keep staying up.
God.
So that's gone. All right, cool.
That didn't take long.
That's their turn. Katya, make a death saving throw, please.
Sure. Death save.
12. You're good.
Whew. Okay, that's a success.
That'll bring us to Valinor.
I am barely standing.
God dang it.
I'm gonna step out up to there. Just so, can I see Cardin from there?
Barely.
Barely, so I can see him. Okay.
Mhm.
And we're just gonna look the Death Knight straight in the face, and then cast Mass Cure Wounds at 6th level.
He cast counter. No, I'm kidding. He, he ironically does not have that spell. I almost gave it to him, but I'm like, that's mean.
So everyone
Oh.
heals 23.
Everyone,
good.
Everyone heals for 23. Katya, your death saves will also reset, just so you're aware.
Yes.
Denock's just like, ouch.
Well, that was sudden.
As you step out and do that, the man in metal looks at you and goes, a cleric. You'll be the first to die.
That's fine. I like death. I'm gonna move closer to him.
Oh, okay. Okay. Weren't you here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It should be 30.
Yeah.
So,
I was.
and then I'm gonna use my action to do Radiance of the Dawn.
Ooh.
Mass Cure Wounds wasn't an action?
No, Mass Cure Wounds is a bonus action.
What? Are you
Yeah, it's a bonus
sure?
action.
The,
Yeah, hang on. Let me.
That doesn't seem right. Oh, what do you know?
One bonus action.
Wow.
Bruh.
Overpowered cleric.
That's not what I have on D&D Beyond.
That's what this
That
site
is
gets
straight
at.
from D&D Beyond.
I Mass Cure Wounds on...
Healing
I
word.
said Mass Healing Word.
Oh. Well, you rolled for healing, for Cure Wounds.
That is not what it meant to do.
Well... well, one or the other is drastically
Is that
different.
Oh, they're right next to each other.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
why.
Mass Cure.
Yeah. I was saying Mass Healing Word, and I clicked the wrong cast button.
Just give us the,
I mean,
give us the
23.
heals.
yeah. I mean, it's up to you. The Mass Cure Wounds is definitely going to heal more. So, and you rolled pretty well on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
it-
back then.
Okay. I'll allow the movement to be retracted.
Yeah. Because, like I said, I thought I was clicking Mass Healing Word. Alright.
Which, understandably so, but honestly, I feel like the bigger heal is necessary in your current situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Because, I mean, you're looking at... This is a 4th level spell, so you would have healed for 3d4. Just rolling quick 3d4. 7 plus your modifier of what, 4? No, 5?
5.
11. That's a long ways
Yeah.
off of 23. So... okay. That will bring us back around to Asta, who's limping.
Yeah. She's very much limping. She's going to go ahead and, you know what? We'll go ahead and... Oh, that's why you... Fucking bitch.
What?
Okay, she's just going to sharpshooter at the Death Knight again.
Sure.
Want to apply the...
Oh, I was just saying you, like, spaced them far enough apart that I couldn't volley. 26.
Conveniently.
26 will hit.
'21.
Jesus.
This sword just smacks right through his shoulder blade.
Yeah, you keep just like you can see like this armor that he's wearing, this long old since he's been buried in this armor kind of a thing, just constantly giving way under the force of her arrows.
And she's going to obviously again and miss, I'm guessing.
16 will miss.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty low for her.
It is. That's what,
Yeah.
a 5? No,
Yeah.
9. That's a 9
Yeah,
on the
it's a-
die.
Yeah. Let's see. Then she's going to bonus action. I don't think she has any bonus action spells. So
Not that she can do. Not that would benefit her after the her turn.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she does have cure wounds, but that's not a bonus action.
But damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Garden.
Harding is going to attack the zombies because it's Garden.
Yep.
And he is currently surrounded by fucking zombies.
Yep.
That seems sensible enough.
Well, a 27
Well-
hit.
Hardened
No,
and
it's too
sensible
high.
don't.
Yes, it will hit.
Hit. 21.
That'll be 21.
Okay.
And then second attack, 18.
18. Rage damage. Oh wait, that was your
29.
hit.
21.
Another 21.
21 was original, and then my to hit is 18.
Yeah. All right. Oh, and you did another 21 points of damage. So. Yeah.
21.
21. Yeah, you wail into the zombies, and at this point, there's practically only one still left, even remotely able to fight against you, as you cleave through multiple at a time with your large axe.
I just recently got bigger.
Mm-hmm. You also
Okay.
notice that the Death Knight has taken notice of you.
Great.
Denock,
Enoch's going to
stand up.
come around here. Be like,
Don't forget, those of you who passed out fell to the ground. I forgot to mark you, but just be aware.
just kind of squeeze by Valnar, be like, "Oh, excuse me," the whole Midwestern. Oh,
Oop.
Pardon me.
and give me a second, just making sure of damage thing on my end. Yes.
Don't forget, if you guys wish, we have the ability for inspection checks.
Yeah, that's literally what I was about to.
Oh, nice.
Because I want to inspect and then I want to cast.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a free
Because-
action. Go for it.
Denock, I think, would have been about to use Blight, but then he's like, wait, we're in an undead place. I'd better make sure.
With some very high necromantic energies flowing throughout.
Well, shit.
Sorry, I am looking for my document. I will say with that roll, you will be able to identify this creature as a Death Knight.
Okay,
It's
fine.
confirmed.
We all knew it. It's just he
Yeah.
wanted to play it up.
Yeah. I will also say, because you now know that, if you wish to use your bonus action to make a religion check against like what a Death Knight might be, it might reveal some more information for you. Maybe not necessarily everything that an inspection check would, but it would give you something.
And my follower would still be under the current order, so yeah, I have
Yeah,
a free
because
bonus
your
action.
order was like hide and attack or something like that. I mean, that's not bad. Yes,
I know,
those are
but
rolls,
that's a
low rolls, but
That's a 5 on the die.
yeah. Okay. I mean, due to the fact that this is a creature within your wheelhouse, it is a creature, undead creature. It is technically classified as an undead creature. You would know this. I
know that this is like the pinnacle of undead magic.
You would know that this is definitely a creature that has a very powerful individual would be required in order to raise a creature like this. And I would say, given your current knowledge, you would already know that this creature is immune to poison, as most undead are. And given the environment that you find yourselves in, given that this temple is kind of corrupted in a necrotic way, and with that religion kind of and inspection check, you would know that it is immune to necrotic damage, or that would be your best guess anyway.
Yeah. So, lore-wise, that would change Enoch's idea. Rom already figured necromancy would work. So instead, he's just going to be like, yeah, hold still.
Black tentacles.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. Ironically, not super dexterous, but he does have a bonus. 10. I rolled double 4s.
Yes! So he is
he
considered restrained, I think.
Put the.
We put it in the chat.
Oh, okay. For the duration. So we need a token, guys. We need to pay for this shit. Might as well use it. Oh, what is this? A square? Do I have squares? I do. So this is a 20-foot. Right. Womp. I'm guessing you're just gonna plant it like right there.
Yeah.
Okay, and he will take the bludgeoning damage. So go ahead and roll the 3d6 if it hasn't already.
It already did the 17.
A creature,
Which is really great. That's
huge. That's nearly max.
2. Yeah, it's 1 off. Which is like amazing for the spell.
Okay.
It's got me happy.
Yeah, so he is restrained, I believe. Yep, he is
And be restrained by the tentacles.
Well, what I was checking was immunities. So, yeah, and 17 bludgeoning. All right.
Oh, so does he take it all?
It's considered magical, so yes.
Yes.
Very few creatures have resistance to magical damage, because that's straight up broken. As he. Interesting.
So
you must be the one they kink shame.
No, that's the guy behind me.
Noted. There's another. Okay. You're gonna attack the skeleton.
Yeah, he's gonna attack the skeleton.
It's dead.
I want to see what the rolls were.
24, 27, yeah.
It's dead.
That.
So let's. That was about what? 5, 10, 15?
20. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, hold on. He'll duck back over here and hide.
Okay.
Oops. Wrong button. Excuse me.
Okay.
And Enoch will be like, now just please stay there. And just kind of be ready to use Valinar as a meat shield.
Fair enough.
Thanks.
Creature restrained by the tentacles can use its action.
But are you actually like next to me? Because on my screen you're right on top of me.
I'm to the right of the door.
Yeah, try refreshing. That'll help.
Okay.
Well, that is annoying. He knows. Well, let me check something.
It can use strength to try and fight the tentacles. So I'm guessing it's going to free itself, so...
Actually, let me see. Nope, that wouldn't do it. He does not have a good options here, so he is going to.
That's good on my part, then.
I know he doesn't have, like I said, he doesn't have a lot.
If I can lock this guy down for at least a turn, I'm happy.
He doesn't have good options, so he is going to. He's not sure what he wants to do. He will. You could do that as a bonus action? Is that what that? No. That one is. Sorry, I'm thinking of what he would do. Unfortunately, this undead is not stupid, which makes it difficult as to what he would do.
Because now you have to plan.
And he has some other options as to what he would do. So, he is going to... I feel capable of escaping your binds with an action. And that'll save him one of those. So he will... He is going to flex, and we'll see, like, rip his hands together, and we're gonna see if he pulls free of your bondage.
Yeah. Oh my.
Ooh, that's really high. Is it higher than...
Spell save DC is 17.
Yes. He will get... Sorry, not very high. What did I... Yeah, he rolls like a 19 or something like that, so... Not great, but he does. And if I'm not mistaken, this area is difficult terrain, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. He is going to then kind of take the table here and flip it on its kind of like on its side and kind of create this kind of barrier, and you are going to see him kind of get behind it to the point where he has this table be, because he's not. I'm gonna say, just because I never decided on a race for this guy, that he has 3/4 cover, not total cover for right now, but he is effectively behind a good amount of cover. And he will that'll be. Actually, he will use a bonus action to see if he can find your Spectre. Just because that's an option. Perception. He's not very good at that, but he rolls a 16, and you hit with a 21, so he does not see your shadow as he moves around. So, he hides over there, and the zombie horde will make one final attack on Cardin before it vanishes. That's super cocked. That'll hit. Dealing an amazing... Yeah, okay. 15 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to... 8.
8 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
And then that'll bring us to... Katya, who is prone in the other room.
Yep.
As your eyes flutter open and your breath once again returns to your lungs.
I pick myself up off the ground using half my movement.
Of course.
5, 10, 15. Unfortunately,
I
have
goofed.
allies standing in the way.
I goofed. I accidentally put you on a different layer.
Why would you do such a thing?
I didn't mean to. I said I was sorry.
Okay, I stood myself up.
You can get here.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, I thought I removed that.
I put it back on because I was trying to remove it myself.
Ah. Okay, so I go here using my remaining movements.
Uh-huh.
So you said he's behind this table?
Yes.
Can I see him?
You would see, like
The tuft.
the feather of his hat.
Okay, then the more immediate threat that I could see is
A zombie on Cardin.
a zombie.
Yeah, pretty much.
So at the moment I see a zombie, I'm going to firebolt it.
Sure. Hits.
Oh, surprising, because that's a really low roll for me.
There's zombies, my
zombie.
man. Dead.
13
They have
fire.
8 AC.
Good.
Dead.
Good.
Pardon somebody.
I feel like I did something. Yay!
I can just sort of go.
Let me do some measuring here. Nope. Okay. Then I guess I'll end my turn there with nothing else really to do.
Okay. Valinar.
Let's see. How far away is he?
$60 feet, I believe. And behind
Yeah.
what is the equivalent of total cover, but not really.
I have just enough, and oh, cool! I don't actually need to see him. I just need to specify the location for this. So within 60 feet, so right here at the table,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna cast Flame Strike.
Oh! That sounds dangerous. What does that do?
Oh,
DC 18 Dexterity save, and
He...
if he saves, it's half.
Okay, well, he rolled a 22 on a dex save. So...
Half of 35
Okay,
is
so-
17.
Well, it'll be half of each damage. So half of 17... Half of 17 is, rounding up, 9. and half of 18 is also 9. So 18 total.
Yep.
Oof. Okay. He took damage. You think as you hear him kind of cry out in pain a little bit, this kind of like,
What do you get for hiding? And then end.
and your turn ends.
Yeah.
Yep. Asta.
Asta.
Okay. Asta. She can still shoot him, right?
I'm going to say yes, but for this instance, due to the fact that the table is wide, very wide in a part, and he is hiding behind that particular part, he is going to benefit from the cover perk, or the cover, even though she has sharpshooter. And that's simply because normally in a situation like this, if I would have thought about it more, if he would have used the table, I would have determined whether or not the table was wide enough to be total cover where he wouldn't be able to be targeted. So because she has sharpshooter, she's allowed to shoot at him in general. But I'm going to give him the benefit of cover in this situation. And I will do better. I will do better in the future about making sure thing of like cover and stuff like that. It was not something that I had thought about because I did not expect 2 rounds to go by and him to be like, well, fuck.
Well, she is, in this instance, then she is actually just going to use a spell slot and cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Okay. That's smart. First level. Oh, okay. There you go. First level Cure Wounds. You heal for 5.
Yep.
Which, not bad.
Not great, but not bad.
Not great, not bad.
So.
And then she's sort of going to go over, like, here.
Okay. That will bring us to Cardin.
Cardin is going to go there.
Is that your 40 feet?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
And then I will go ahead and use the, just in case, I'll go ahead and just use the dodge action. Because he can't hit from there. Sad face.
Damn.
Just out of range of something?
I'm looking at things that he can do. Denock, it is your turn.
Yeah. Give me a second to look at a damage thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's wrong damage. Yeah, my best damage at this point is going to be another fireball.
Fireball. Okay.
5th level.
Ooh. Another 22 on
That
the
is
death save.
shit damage.
Oh my god.
That is not good.
Is there any way
Wow.
I can fix that? Inspiration?
Technically, there's a feat that I think helps with that.
Elemental Adept Fire.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4 ones.
4 nat ones. Oh.
And 3 2s. Oh my gosh.
That's bad.
Only one number above a 3. Everything else was 3 or lower. Blech. I am sorry, dude. That is like... You know
Hey,
what?
I'm willing to burn my inspiration on that.
You know
I'm
what?
willing to burn my inspiration on it.
Okay. You know what? Both of you burn your inspirations, and I'll allow Denock to re-roll it. And I'll take the higher, and I'll have the higher of the 2. Otherwise,
Only if you're okay with that.
that's what he said. That's what.
Fine. Let's do it.
What Rona said he was gonna do.
Boom. Inspiration
Yep.
used.
And I will use the higher of
Alright.
the two
Yeah.
roll outcomes.
Please don't be
your fire.
worse. Please don't be worse.
Dude, you have such bad luck with fireball damage.
That's much
There we
better.
go.
That's much better.
33.
33. He did succeed on it, however, so he will take 17, but still way better than what he would have taken.
Yes.
Because otherwise he would have taken
I
12.
helped.
Yeah, thank you, dude.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh,
Dude,
that hurts.
That is almost as bad as the lightning bolt that I rolled. Actually, it would be worse than the lightning bolt that I rolled, because the lightning bolt I rolled, it was either 3rd or 4th level, and I rolled 17. So it was a lower level spell with, almost, only like, I guess, 3 or 4 points less than what that one would have been. But, ew. Okay.
Then my phantom, or shadow,
Yep.
is gonna be like, "Catch a bitch!" So he's gonna take a total of 11. Because he is immune to necrotic.
Yes. Does his attacks count as magical? I'm gonna say yes, because I'm pretty sure it's like a shadow blade, so I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, it is a
Take-
shadow blade.
Yeah, so he takes 11.
And I'm gonna drop the tentacles.
Okay. I mean, hey, dude, it wasted a turn for him, basically. Yeah, is your
Mhm. They did their job, so I'm happy with them.
thing gonna stay
Nope,
there?
he used 40 feet,
Okay.
and he has 40 foot movement.
Ooh, that would be interesting. I'm gonna roll and see if he's smart enough for this. This is your creature, so Denock, call high or low.
High.
That is high. He is not smart enough for that.
Yes!
So instead, roll something else. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna double check something real quick. Actually, you might be able to tell me. Is your Shadow Assassin, is he immune to necrotic damage?
Yes.
He is. Okay. That's what he
And he is also resistant to... Let's see. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
Fair enough. He
Like,
is
this guy has so many defenses
Yep.
and immunities.
Yes, and the Death Knight rolled pretty well on his own kind of a check. Does not want to deal with any of that fucking thing, and is going to cast a spell on your Shadow Assassin. So, can I get your Shadow Assassin to make a Charisma saving throw, please?
Oh no. Oh no.
Yep.
That's a Katya save.
You feel your connection with your Shadow Warrior become interrupted.
Uh-oh.
It's not gone, but there's something interfering with your connection. Nobody was able to see what he cast, so unfortunately nobody knows what he did. That is... Oh, wait. Was that his turn? It was his turn. So... Sorry, I'm losing my mind, guys. That will be his turn, because that was an action. And... that...
Come on, you can do it.
He is going to stay behind the cover.
Is he crouched behind it or standing?
Technically, he is standing, but again, it's one of those like weird, almost full cover kind of a thing. So he's got,
Damn.
yeah, you could I mean, you guys can reposition. But that'll end his turn, bringing us to Katya.
Why reposition? When I can see him, I can see the table, and he's within range of Synaptic Static.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Let's see you beat that.
I mean, it's only 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know how smart this guy is.
This is an intelligence saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Oh, great. You said a 16?
Yes.
You rolled a 17.
Oh, God. No. Can I bend luck on that shit?
The results have already been determined. I don't believe
Fuck.
you can use bend luck unless the results are unknown to you. I believe. If you want to double check,
You could do so after the roll, but before any effects occur.
yeah. So this would be before the results happen, but he would still take half damage, correct?
Yeah, he'll take half damage. No, what I'm saying is I can use bend luck after the roll, before any effects occur.
Say that one more time.
Bend luck says that you can use this ability after the creature rolls, but before any effects occur after the roll.
Right. So this would be after I've made the roll, but before the outcome is determined. Because the moment the outcome is determined is when the effect of the spell would go into play. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. You know what? Here's an idea. Let's rule of cool it. Do you want high or low?
Low.
It is
Fuck.
high.
Okay. I
So,
tried.
you did. But it happens, which means half of 35 is 18.
18. Yep.
God, you guys are chipping away. He's not doing great. All right. That will bring us.
Well, hang on. How tall are these coffins here?
They're about 6 foot in length, and they're about four
Oh,
4.5 feet tall.
perfect. Can I move over here and drop prone behind it?
If you want to drop prone, sure.
Yes.
Okay. You are you are
Prone.
prone. Hold on, was this the no? Because you moved in and cast firebolt. Okay, I was like, you didn't just get up, did you?
No,
Oh,
no.
all right, yeah. So you drop prone. You are behind. Effectively, at this angle, you are behind total cover.
Sweet.
All right,
For
Valar.
all that'll do.
Oh, I forgot my D100.
Oh, you did. Please. Oh.
99.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
What is 99?
Firebolt as a bonus action for 1 minute.
That is correct.
So-
That's useful.
Okay, so before Katya moved over there, then I'm gonna do Firebolt, then run.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got the range on that.
It's actually
Oh.
really, really useful.
That's a shit roll.
It is. 12 will miss.
Yeah, okay.
Oh well.
Then I drop behind
It's a
her.
free firebolt.
Yeah, it's a free.
Yeah, it lasts for 1 minute.
1 minute. That's plenty.
I will also tell you, just for the sake of ease, it is non-concentration on your behalf.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure all of the wild magic
Yeah.
stuff is non-concentration because it's not your fault.
Right.
So, alrighty, Balinar.
So, can I see him at all?
You see the tuft of his feathers.
Yeah, I would say yes, but he is effectively behind, like,
You said 3/4.
yeah, 3/4 cover
So-
pretty much for everyone. So he's got a pretty decent chunk of AC at the moment.
That's fine. All I need to do is be able to see him.
Okay. Wisdom save, hold person. Okay, well, this is where this comes into play.
Ooh, is it time to run up and stab him? No.
You
Oh,
dumb
no.
motherfucker.
No, we've already established. Yeah, okay.
That might be a
Wisdom
bad
save.
idea with this
Wisdom
guy.
save.
I'm the
Ooh,
only
okay.
one allowed to get into melee with this one, besides maybe Kalanar.
Katya, not Katya, Asta has the hit points to last at least a round in melee with an enemy.
I didn't even get in melee range and I got down in one hit.
That's a 26 on a wisdom save.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Just the loot.
Yeah, well, it got real quiet from you guys as well, so...
We're just kind of sulking a little bit.
30 feet to there, and I'll just kind of crouch down a little bit. And that'll be my turn.
Asta.
Okay, Asta is not going to get into melee with him. I'm just, one sec, I'm not actually casting this, I'm just seeing what it does.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay, she is going to use Zephyr Strike.
Okay, bonus action spell, mark it off.
Mhm.
She becomes a
Yep,
blur
I
for
did.
a moment.
Yep, she's going to...
You know, if you get up here, you would be able to
This is
see
true.
cover.
She goes there.
Okay. I will
So
say
that's
at that
40
point,
out of her 60.
yeah, I will say with that position, you would actually circumnavigate his cover.
Okay, and then...
Because I'm imagining that the table is lying like this.
Yeah, pretty much. It's quite actually, I'll just draw it. I have a fucking tool. It's quite literally lying like right here. Maybe at a slight angle, but fuck it.
Okay, and then she's going to use her attack action. On her first attack, she's going to use the cool ability of Zephyr Strike, which I don't think I actually set the spell in voice, but before the spell ends, give advantage to myself on a weapon attack roll, so I'm going to do that on my first attack.
Yep.
21.
He really does not want to be hit by Asta, but she fucking hurt. Yeah, he's gonna use his reaction again and bring the shield up to parry,
Fair.
and that will miss.
Because sharpshooter with the extra D8.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and then
But at the same time,
again,
if she crits, this attack is really gonna hurt.
16 is going to miss.
16 will miss, unfortunately, but that works out in his favor.
And then she is going to use the last 20 feet of her movement speed to get the fuck out of there.
Fair enough. All right, that'll bring us to Cardin.
Martin! Okay. This is probably a bad decision, but
Do it!
30! Let's go.
Okay.
I have 40, but
Yeah.
Cloud Splitter, recklessly swinging.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's got a pretty high AC at the moment, though. 21 will miss.
Ooh,
Yeah.
no.
And then, again, because Cardin.
Oh,
25.
why does he have ridiculously high AC now?
Yeah,
because
because
of-
behind the cover now.
Yes, but because he used the parry thing.
Oh.
Against one melee attack that would hit it.
Well, I've altered that a little bit to work against ranged attacks and stuff because of Asta. It's slightly modified, but I mean the 20 and stuff would have still. I mean, I don't care. He's nearly dead anyway. Go for it. We'll say they hit. I really don't care. It's awesome. What are the damages?
51 total.
51 total. Well, I need him individually for Constitution saving throws.
Ah.
So
21 on the first one, and 30 on the second.
Okay. Yep, first one would have been good. I think. What was his con save? I'm pretty sure it's pretty. He would have been fine on both. That's fine. You said the total was how much? 51?
51. Ow.
Wouldn't have mattered. As he has his attention turned towards Asta and parries the one blow and kind of ducks out of the way as he stands to his full height, beginning to pull his blade from his back, kind of getting ready to engage in melee with something. Cardin, you blur up behind him, and with two giant swings of your axe, cut him into threes.
Ooh.
As combat comes to a close.
We survived?
Excuse me.
Woo! I thought for sure that was it.
It could have been. Things were going to
It
get
could have
nasty on his turn.
We did it.
Well, that was fairly harrowing.
Oh yes, definitely. Especially
is
right.
like his is like his sword still there, or did he disappear?
Oh, I forgot to mention. A couple things happen. Well, a thing happens. Your thingamadoodle
Assassin.
comes back.
Oh, there you are.
Because he lost concentration on banishment.
Oh.
Great, could have said nope to that guy.
Well, the thing is, he's resistant and immune against
Half of the
everything
Death Knight shit.
yeah. So he's like, let's get that thing out of the way.
Yeah, plus it was annoying, and he honestly only ever saw blips and pieces of that thing, and he was like, what the fuck is that thing? And then when it was up in his face, he was like, oh,
Oh, no.
goodbye.
It's got to go.
So, his sword is still there, Cardin.
I will try to take it then.
Okay, you pick up the
I
sword.
don't know if there's any magical benefits to it or not, but
You have no idea. For all intents and purposes, I believe it is a long sword.
Why did
okay.
D not rotate?
All Cardin knows is that after like 90 episodes, he finally gets a longsword back.
Wait, no, it was a great sword.
It was a great sword. Crap.
Yes.
Oh, but still. But still.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, you guys did kind of murk the horde, but again, this is a thing for. It's a dungeon. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Is there anything of interest
Enoch is going
on
to
the body?
investigate it.
Yeah.
I'll
Sure.
back up and let the others investigate it.
Yeah, make
I
investigation checks.
I help. Or
Why is that? Oh, because I'm under spells. I'm a dingus.
oh, that's not good. That 4. Oof.
17. Not bad, Dinak. This entity appears to have 2 gold pieces on him. He had the long sword that Cardin now has, and he has rusted plate mail and shield. They are able to be restored, but due to the fact that he has been buried for some time, it is not necessarily effective for you guys. Plus, I don't think there's anybody in the party who can wear plate mail. If it would be anybody, it would be Valinar, and I don't remember if his cleric class allows him to.
I cannot wear anything above medium.
There you go.
Well, Enoch is more investigating for, new undead.
Mm-hmm. And I'm very quickly finding the table that allows for your summon.
Yeah, no, I know I can't do it, but it may give Enoch ideas.
Oh, absolutely. And whatever those ideas may be, you are welcome to put those in your head.
Workshop with you.
Exactly. Basically, you gather that this individual with a 17, I will give you some information on this. Based off of the armor that he is wearing, the sword that he has, the tomb and area that he is within, this was a grand warrior of some kind. At some point in his life, he was a very renowned warrior, whose name has been lost to time due to just being eons of being dead. That when he was reanimated, he was very much almost empowered in a way. You don't know whether or not he was able to cast spells in his life, but he displayed the ability to somewhat do so during the combat. So, yeah, you would kind of gather that he was, like I said, that's basically what you would gather. Also,
He was a badass before, and he only got more badass.
Also, I want to
Pretty
point
much.
out, if you wouldn't have restrained him on that turn, he was going to attempt to banish Asta.
Oh, jeez. So I helped Asta big time.
You did. Now, granted, it's not like she would have been permanently banished due to her being part of the material plane, but
it would have hurt our fight.
DPS,
it would have
yes.
DPS, yes. Because Asta hurt, and he found that out real big on first turn, so he was like, that fucking hurted. You're gonna go away.
I think that's the only time she actually hit, too.
Up sharpshootering everything. Anyway, but yeah, that's kind of what you would know. There's not really anything else of like major monetary value in here, other than the stuff that was on the table. And I will just move things so that you can see that there was stuff on the table.
Oh. What are the things on the table?
Okay, you want to look over it?
Sure.
Yes.
What languages do you know? We'll start with Katya. Because
Oh,
They were
am
the
I
first
still under
ones
the
to
effects of comprehend
are
all
you?
languages? Let me see. Yeah.
So
for
So here's my question: is that
like 2
spoken
more days, I believe.
languages? Is that spoken or written or both? Or do you not know?
it just says comprehend all languages.
All right. Do you
Forget
remember
which,
Do you remember what number that was?
89 or 90 for 1d6 days. Comprehend all languages.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll say you. It's both.
Okay.
I will say it's basically like the comprehend language spell, which does
Yeah.
require you to take extra time to read it, and unless it's a language you know. So this will help either way. So what languages do you
Okay.
know?
I know. Where is it? Common, Draconic, Elvish, Halfling, and Sylvan.
Okay. And then Dinak, you said you were also going to look at it. What language?
Common, Celestial, Draconic, Infernal.
Okay. Dinak, you do not recognize the language. Katya, you do not
Which
recognize.
I will immediately start ritual casting my own comprehend languages.
Okay. So you will basically finish casting your spell by the time Katya finishes reading the document. It does take quite a bit longer for you to read the document, Katya. But the document effectively reads, in an old, kind of like an old kind of scribbled handwriting, kind of like an entry log, and it kind of starts with day 43. Subjects.
Okay.
Subjects appear to have humanoid appearances and physicalities, yet their regenerative properties are vastly superior to mortals. Question: does their sorry, I'm trying to think of the proper word here. It wouldn't be DNA, because that's not something that would be used.
Physicality.
Yeah.
Physiology?
Is there that word? Sorry, tongue twister for me.
Physiology? Okay.
Yeah, that's a tongue twister for me. Provide any benefits to mortals? It's a question. The next entry here is day 184. Subjects appear to not require food or water for extensive periods of time. However, subject 3 apparently can last this long before exploding, and it has like 3 question marks after that. Further research on this is inquired, or is needed. And then the last entry is day 203. All subjects are gone. Research is unable to be continued. Results vary. And that was the end of the document.
Without context, it is impossible to tell what exactly they were researching.
I'll say there are clues that you guys have from the past to help give you some insight on all of this.
Yes.
Well,
Humanoid
given those
appearances.
pits in the back and the fact that Valinar said they smelled of what? What'd you say? Yeah, demons.
Yep.
Smelled of brimstone. I'd almost say that they were researching demons. Considering, remember, this was during the time before the rise.
But we also saw vampires in the coffins just before here. And from what we've discovered of previous encounters, vampires do have regenerative properties that are higher than humans, and they're not considered mortal. They are more humanoid in appearance than any demon I've seen yet. Though I've never seen a vampire explode.
Unless they were exposed to sunlight.
Not even then.
Valar's gonna take a look in these tombs, just out of curiosity, while they're talking about that.
Okay. Both of these tombs are empty. I know it's hard to tell via the map, but both of those lids are ajar. You would hazard a guess that the skeleton and the Death Knight would have come out of these 2 tombs respectively.
Okay.
I would say that in the other tomb, the one nearest to Asta, you would find an additional 2 gold pieces if you wish to look in. But other
Cool.
than that, basically just other common things that are people are buried with, such as like clothing and things like that have basically rotted away to nothing.
Okay.
So, how heavy is the tape?
How heavy is the table?
Oh no. Cardin, what are you gonna do?
I mean, it's pretty heavy. You could move it if you desired to, Cardin, is basically what I'll say.
Just so I couldn't, like, easily carry it on my back.
For extended periods of time, or to, like, the other side of the room?
For extended periods of time.
Why?
Don't ask. It's Cardin.
I mean, you have a good... You
In
have a high-
Cardin's mind, portable cover.
Oh my god.
Oh. No.
To be fair, that is a magical item that I've seen, and I'm like, I love that, and it's something that
Why not just
it's
take a
not-
door? It'd
not
be
an
lighter.
official one. I will say, Cardin, by the way, no. The table itself is probably, I want to say probably around 300-ish pounds.
Yeah, no.
Like you could carry it to the other side of the room pretty easily, but no.
You know what I'm most concerned about?
It's worth a shot.
I don't see any doorways leading out of here.
Yes,
and-
you do. It's hard to
do?
tell. It's hard to tell, but it's right here.
Oh, I thought that looked kind of funny.
Yeah,
Okay, well.
it does look different, but yeah.
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
hard to
that's a
tell,
doorway
but
right
it is there.
Well, I don't see anything else of value around here, so maybe we should move on.
Let me send my assassin out to scout.
Good
That
idea.
sounds like a good plan.
Assassin, hide and scout.
4 on the die is still a higher stealth roll than anybody.
I don't know. Asta's is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
But she's not expendable.
This is true. Also keep in mind, several of you guys are fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we can't waste too much more time.
But you would see the Phantom
Let's at
Warrior
least see what's over.
would
Yeah,
reveal
let's see what's over there.
a hallway.
Are those 3 doors or just?
Just one. Those are
Okay,
these.
it's just kind of-
Oop, I'm on the wrong thing here. The things on the sides here are actually portraits.
Oh.
Well,
so
Sorry, let me rephrase. They are what used to be portraits, because paper over time will
Does it last?
does not last.
So the assassin's going to test for traps
Finds none.
real quick.
Finds
he's
none.
gonna
I will give you
stand
that.
Here, and we will enter in. I'm gonna look at the portraits and see what's left.
You would see an armored. I will say you see an armored foot on like a rock, kind of on the one on the right, and the one on the left. You would see the bottom part of a chair, with again the armored boots. And hold on, I've got to count now.
A singular torch on the wall.
What would appear to be five sets of legs, kind of surrounding the chair.
So, the knight in the back, in the room back there, and his men probably.
I will say the feet itself do not. It's hard to tell, but with your keen eye, it does not look like it was. The portrait on the left looks like this was a portrait taken within some kind of, or done within some kind of nice home. It does not look like it was like a war-based kind of
Yeah, and
one. Okay. Fine, all right. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead and reveal some of this stuff just because it's fun.
To be fair, it is Dinoc.
A little bit of extra stuff from my. So, anything else for you?
When the rest of the group gets here.
Okay. I want to check out this torch on the wall. It looks
It
unusual to me.
it presents
Room.
light in this room.
It's just an asset.
It just looks out of place. Just the one torch.
It's the
Yeah.
exact same thing that all the others have been.
Yeah. If it wasn't there, this room would be dark. This small hallway area would be dark.
Would I be able to tell?
Wait a second.
Yes?
How is this lit? Undead don't need light.
That is a good question.
Can't remember if these other ones have been lit so far or not. Shrug.
They look
Well,
like
I
the
mean,
pictures.
in the map art, there is a little bit of illumination around each and every torch.
Yep.
I'm going to say they were.
And there's shadows, so there has to be a light source.
So, yeah. Why do they need light?
Hmm.
And, Valinar could see.
Okay, they knew
Good
you were
point.
coming for centuries. Like one day, somebody's gonna walk down here, and he's gonna be completely blind if we don't have this place lit up. Wow. Okay.
All right. Once again, scouting ahead.
Okay.
Yes, let's see what's next.
Okay. I will reveal this entire next chamber with that stealth check. These things are present for y'all.
One thing I'm going to say is convey to me number of enemies.
It reveals a
Oh.
massive chamber.
Oh, goodness.
I will also say, just for the sake of reference, he would not see this the door on the other side here as of the moment.
At the
just
door?
It's
It's a trapdoor.
Yeah, technically.
It's a
as
trap!
Of as of the moment where he currently resides. But he reveals this massive room with large ceilings and open spaces with a number of pillars throughout the room, providing support to this-
150?
It's providing support to this massive room. Inside, there are areas of light kind of glowing, giving most of this room some kind of illumination. Looking around, go ahead and make a perception check for your Shadow Assassin.
It's just going to have to... Oh, no, wait. He does have a bonus to perception.
Oh,
Nice. He sees everything.
Okay. Natural 20. Very cool. He the two there are two main things that kind of catch his attention. The first being on both sides of the room. So on the far left and the far right. As he moves further into the room, and just for the sake of this, I am going to move him about halfway through the room.
Oh, that's
Probably.
just above where I put him.
I saw that as I let go. He had moved, but yes, there are on each side. There are two, almost bone and overgrown corpses. Basically, they are massive corpses, but they are like recessed into the walls of this room almost. Like the walls seem to be consuming part of these creatures that appear long dead, and like into the wall you can see that they are they are not moving from his perspective, from where he currently sits. They are not breathing. They they're set on the ground, kind of embedded into the wall, feet kind of extending outwards a little ways. And then there is a fifth one, kind of center of the cavern, kind of almost right beside the trap door. Again, as he gets closer now, he would be able to see like the faint outlines of the trap door, where there is this massive creature. This one having having some form of armor originally, with these large kind of spiked shields that are long, kind of rusted and hollowed and out in places, kind of almost equipped to their arms, kind of leaning kind of slack, as this creature as well is kind of embedded and recessed into the wall and even parts of the floor, where ivy and vines currently are overgrown, kind of wrapping these creatures to the floor. Currently,
Yeesh.
he sees no enemies. He doesn't see any enemies.
Yeah, no. I understand. So he's going to return. And then just shake his head no. D-Knock's going to be like, okay, let me poke my head through, look around. See it's a giant fucking room and be like, no.
What's in there?
Nothing I can see, but it's a giant-ass room.
And that doesn't bode well considering our previous adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm
from
gonna
the doorway, y'all can see a good chunk of the room, just not the end of it.
Yeah.
Well, with my vision, I can see up to 120 feet in the darkness. Yeah.
Okay, go in there and look.
Actually, how does my eagle vision affect this?
Your dark vision is kind of limited to 60 feet. I would say that it probably would be very similar to Katya's, honestly, but it would be more difficult to see, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Do I see anything different other than the room?
Other than what was described previously, no.
Well, I don't see anything wrong, but that doesn't mean there aren't traps or the enemies
Wait.
are hidden.
Do you see the giant things? That's the question. Does Katya see the giant statues?
Yeah, he would.
Whatever.
Yes, I see the statues, if you want to call them that. It looks like they're stuck in the wall, but again, based on everything we've seen here, that doesn't mean they won't just spring forward and attack us. I recommend proceeding with caution.
How about we sit and heal up real quick first?
Why
That
can I not select? There we
might
go.
be a good idea.
What was that, Rip?
Sorry, I couldn't select something for a moment, and I was getting a little frustrated by it. Those circles are roughly where the statues currently are. I don't feel like adjusting them to being absolutely perfect. That's where they roughly are.
Okay. So it's 11:15. Do we want to have a short break while
Yeah.
our character has a short rest?
Yeah, absolutely. That works out well, I think, if you guys are cool with that.
Cardin, go back and grab that table, bring it in here, and we'll barricade this doorway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can he fit it through this doorway? That's
I'll
the
allow
question.
it. I'll allow it.
I'll do that.
Okay. Unfortunately, I did not make this so separated that you could just move the tokens. So the door, use the theater of the mind. Where did my thing go? There it is. There's the table.
There we go.
Are you putting it there? Or are you putting it on the other side?
Yeah, I'd be putting it there.
That's perfect.
Well, whichever way the door swings is where I would put it.
Well, I'm talking about. Are you putting it here, or are you putting it? Come on.
Outside.
All right. Here.
Yeah, I'll
No,
Yeah,
over
I'll-
here.
No. Definitely.
Okay.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely there.
We've already cleared everything up to this point. We don't know about the next room.
That you're aware of.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
All right. So,
As the players or as the characters, we think we've covered everything up to here, so we don't see the need to cover this.
yes. So, we will go ahead and kind of take a quick break here. I also want to remind everybody. I do believe most of you guys have already had a short rest once already today in this day.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was a long rest because it took like 8 hours to prepare diamond dust.
yes, and then you guys had another short.
Then we
rest
took another
after
short
that.
rest.
Because
right,
remember,
right.
and this is something that
Good
was skipped
point.
in the previous. You guys went through this room too. You remember this one?
Yeah,
This room was after.
that's right.
After the long rest. So.
Got me there.
So, you guys have already had one short rest, which means some of your abilities that recharge on long rest that you would have used on a short rest, like for example, Denox Arcane Recovery. I can't remember if you've used it or not, Rom, but try to be honest, and if you can remember, that kind of a thing. I'm basically holding you guys to an honor system with this stuff. So,
Yeah, I did use it once.
So I don't think you get it another time per day. I could be wrong.
I'm going for health. That's all I want.
I understand. So with that,
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break here, guys, and we'll be back here in a few minutes while the party takes a short rest and licks their wounds. Cause
Short rest.
Yes, short rest. Cause monster go brrr. BRB. All right, we are back, everyone. This was a rather quick break. We wanted to keep it quick, because depending on how things roll and on what happens next. So, you guys have had your short rest. Anything you guys want to talk about or discuss during your time resting?
Just gonna talk about, wondering who that knight was in life and just kind of...
You are really interested about that night.
Yes.
Why?
I guess you could call it excited at looking at the pinnacles of what necromancy can do. I mean, you felt how strong he was.
Oh yes, I became quite aware of that immediately.
And
But-
the fact that he probably wasn't a caster before he died and became a caster through necromantic magic. It's fascinating.
Yes, but most of the undead we fought up to this point have been hardly aware of themselves. They just
Except for the vampires.
except for vampires, which I
They
But
are
that-
technically considered undead.
but that knight had the ability to speak. He was aware of himself and us. He was giving orders. It's like
Yes,
a
isn't it
whole
fascinating?
Yes and no. It's one thing to take a mindless individual and put them to work, but to enslave someone that is aware of themselves feels wrong. Your skeletons, for instance, they don't know what's going on. They don't care. That knight back there. If you hadn't told me he was undead, I would never have known. Remember the
I believe I'm about to say this, but I actually agree with Katia on that one.
remember the Draculich that we slew back on Hofkeen?
Yes.
What did it say when we freed it?
I believe it thanked us.
Yes, that means that it was self-aware. It knew that it had been brought under someone else's command.
Oh, Gesundheit.
I want to make an intelligence check really quick because I am listening.
Okay.
To me, that says slavery. That dragon thanked us for setting him free.
Okay.
That tracks.
That tracks.
Yep.
See, I have something I want to ask, but Cardin wouldn't.
Question: Would Asta have the thought?
Unlikely.
Just trying to give him an out there.
I know, but
Yeah, it's unlikely Asta would think of it. It's just something that I would think of that I was hoping Cardin might think of.
Nope.
Nope.
okay.
I suppose to those outside the school, it does seem odd.
I mean, it's accepted on your island as normal, but you won't see undead patrolling my streets. Usually, when you die, you stay dead. If there's dead people walking around, it's usually a bad sign.
I'm hearing a lot of dice, and it's scaring me.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'm worried.
Good. Anyway,
I honestly don't know what to tell you then. To me, this is as normal as breathing. To
Is your
think otherwise, that's what's weird to me.
fair? Is your shadow warrior there? Does he realize that you have him under control?
Uh-huh. Warrior, are you capable of independent thought?
it stares at you blankly, waiting for for a command. Due to the fact that this creature was created, almost forced into existence on your will, using the shadows of the temple around you, it is
An extension of my magic.
yes.
An extension of your will.
Yep.
Now, if it was the Phantom Warrior, that's a different story. That one could have been alive. Something did feel.
You see, to me, I feel like an entity of that sort, at a certain level of intelligence, that it is self-aware and aware of what's going on around it, outside of just taking orders. I feel like it should, instead of being made to work for you through magic, should rather have to sign a contract, an agreement saying, if you take care of me, I'll take care of you.
Okay. I think I know what's going on now. We are talking two sides of the same coin. It's just a little bit is.
What I'm trying to...
You're all hung up on the unwilling servitude.
Yes.
I thought you were going from just necromancy in general.
No. I've seen the good that it can do when properly done, but where do you draw the line?
Oh, very similar to you, of course. As I believe I've said once before, that those who consign the bodies of their loved ones to us, those are the ones that we use in our magic. So before the person dies, they have to write and make an agreement, a written agreement, signed, sealed.
So it's like
It's a contract.
donating your body for study.
For study, for religious reasons. After all, it is a great honor in my people to,
Have a purpose after life.
yes, specifically as an assistant to the priest of the dead. Yes, laugh.
I wonder how much convincing it would take to convince the governor to dig up old decayed bodies and press them for moisture.
That one's going to be a little weird because there's the stuff that's in a body after death. It's not the kind of good
Yeah.
stuff you want.
No, it would take too much purification, which would use more water, which would further our issues. No. I've been brainstorming some ideas
Well,
since Huff came up.
Volinar, you have that spell create food and water, yes?
Yes.
Do you think you could teach other clerics or begin instructing people how to be clerics in order for them to learn that spell?
Perhaps it's a spell that most clerics would innately know. So it's
But doesn't that defy?
Kata,
Doesn't.
you would know that your society has some clerics, but
Yeah.
even if they spent all of their resources, they would not be able to keep up with the population at the rate the
And
population,
the demand, yeah.
Yeah, that population would be or is supposed to consume water.
Yes. With the amount of people that we have, the concentration of our cities, and the usage of water, the few clerics we have would not be enough. Plus, I'm still trying to wrap my head around the idea of. See, I'm a scholar by trade. In alchemy, there is a law of equivalent exchange. When you transmute something, what you get out of it would be exactly what you put into it. For example, to get water, you would have to transmute elements or other items that would create water, essentially, or could be converted into it, and then it would be the same amount on the other side. You might lose some due to energy, etc. Magic defies that. And that's why I can't wrap my head around it quite, because magic is intangible. You can't grab it the way you can, like a clump of dirt. And the concept of creating food and water from nothing? I suppose, as a cleric, getting your magic from the divine, in a way, you're channeling the divine power by being a creator in those things. But it defies the laws of equivalent exchange, and I'm not sure the repercussions that could occur from creating and creating and creating from nothing.
Hey, Enoch, question for question for you. Do you think it would be possible to use your arcane magic, just pull the moisture out of the air?
That is an idea that has run through my head, actually.
Not sure. I've never tried something like that. Give me a second. And Dinok's just going to test something.
What are you going to test?
Going to try and, well, like I said, see if I can feel water in the air with my magic.
Okay. With a 16 Arcana, it's not that you can feel the, water in the air, but you do kind of feel that you could pull something similar to water and kind of coalesce it into a solid form. And you've seen other practitioners do this of the arcane arts in your home world using the spell Ice Knife, which is a fairly rudimentary spell, kind of pulling some of that energy from kind of that the oxygen and stuff and hydrogen and stuff from the
Which I also
atmosphere.
have.
So. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I didn't know you had Ice Knife. I've never seen you cast it, I don't think.
He has.
I've used it once very early on.
Oh, there you
Yep.
go. So you would know that you could do so similar to how you cast Ice Knife, but it would be, in order to keep it in water form, is a little different. And not something you would completely be able to grasp at this moment.
I can do something, but it's different from what I normally do. There's a spell that I can conjure for a shard of ice. Which, worst case scenario, I suppose. Creaky, creaky.
Sorry. My chair's been weird, acting really weird recently.
I actually thought about something we have plentiful on my island is sand. We have more sand than water, and I was thinking if there was anything that would be a good thing to convert into water would be the endless sand. Like we just have deserts. If we could take the sand and make it into water, that would be great. Um, when we were on Hofkeen, I got some ideas, though I lack the ability to create anything myself. But I got some ideas of maybe using the technology we already have combined with the laws of alchemy and some form of magic. Essentially, put sand in and get water out.
That's... I mean, props for the idea. I don't know how well that would work.
Well, it would also have... Obviously, sand is devoid of water, naturally. That's why there's sand. But there's plenty of moisture in the air, even at high altitudes. If we could force feed air and sand into this machine, then, alchemically speaking, we can extract water from the air using sand as a medium. I'm not sure what to do about the byproduct, though, because obviously something has to come out of it to make it equivalent. It would pretty much be a muddy mess, and while water is easy to move, I'm not so sure about the mud. But really, those specifics would depend on the engineers to build it. They'd have to figure it out. The finer points.
Well, don't forget, we did offer the weather dome technology.
That wouldn't be a bad idea, but we have to have something in the short term until we can improve our knowledge of technology before we can build something that advanced. Your weather dome is great. I just don't think we have the groundwork for it yet. It could take decades, maybe even centuries before we're to that point, even with the help of your finest minds. Though, I don't remember exactly off the top of my head who gave it to me, but the plans for that it? The house side water collector that was given by some. I can't remember exactly who gave it to me, but
Lavander.
Lavander. It just came to me from nowhere.
Lorekeeper, it
Lavander.
was Lavander.
Lavander gave me that idea of a house mounted water collector that could help recycle some of the water that we use from our machinery. But again, that's only a temporary fix. We still have to replace the water that we've lost over centuries of use.
We also have to stop the islands from falling.
We have a lot to do still, yes.
Move forward. What? Who said that? Who backed that?
I think I heard the phrase "go backwards."
I mean, I said who back there, but more.
Well, I suppose we can just take this one day at a time.
Yes, I agree. Stopping the islands from falling might be the better thing to focus on right now. Obviously, even if we come up with a solution to my water shortage, you can't really build it or apply it if the island's gone.
Best case scenario in that instance is we get as many mages as possible to... There's a spell that I had the chance to learn but never did. Feather falling, I believe it was. Keep it up long enough, we probably could lower people to the ground.
Or the entire island.
That would... The amount of magic required for something like that would be astronomical.
And yet we watched one guy, one archmage, keeping Isris afloat by himself.
He is powering the stone, the Harmony Stone. That takes a lot of the work off. He's just supplying magic to it.
It's a great deal of magic that he's channeling, because the crystals that we use for the Lapita were smaller. Much smaller by comparison. And it took us an army of mages to keep that thing afloat.
I've been thinking that maybe Laputa had prototype crystals. Experiments. And the ones on the actual island are the culmination of the experiments.
Gee, why do you say that, Rom? Sorry, inside joke.
Because they're less efficient? I don't know.
No.
To those outside the joke, we do have a different game that is in the past of this world.
Mm-hmm. And they just recently discovered Harmony Stones in that game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They're gonna use it to build the Lapita.
Actually, ironically, the Lapita technically would probably already exist in their time period.
Just not called Laputa, sadly.
Actually, no, it wouldn't because of current lore status. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your little powwow.
Powwow.
Dog tea, dog tea. Anyway,
Yep.
sorry.
I have no idea how we're going to stop the islands from falling. It's a big undertaking. Unless...
So, here's a wild idea. We're on this journey to unite all people, right?
Yes.
Why wouldn't we just, while we're at it, bring everything back down to the surface and retake it?
Well, first we would need a... to be able to prevent the demons from overwhelming us.
stop them from opening that gate. Or
Yes.
holding it open.
Yeah.
Even so, moving that many people from floating islands to the surface is that's a lot of work.
Hold on. Hold
Not
on.
if-
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
Although if Denoch over here becomes the god of death, he'll either be able to use his newfound power to assist us with this, or he's gonna be a very, very busy god.
That's one way to welcome.
Let's not put the horse before the cart in this instance. First, we need to finish this temple, clear it of the infection, let's call it, and survive this.
Yeah.
Carden, Asta, are you two well?
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
Well,
So then, Arden moves the table.
We will keep talking about this. I will tell you that. But for now, let's finish this.
Okay. So, Arden moves the table. And what do you guys do?
Arden will go through the door first.
I will grab Carden
Actually-
before he goes further. I will grab Carden
Sure.
before he goes further. And say, let's move quietly.
First, I'm actually going to have Asta go ahead and cast the Pass Without a Trace.
Click the spell for me, please.
Yep. 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
What?
Well, you said quietly.
With my assassin.
Mhm.
So he gets a plus 22 in this radius total.
Yeah.
Holy moly. So yeah,
So
he's
we
going
will try
to.
and-
that's fine. Well, hold on. Because you guys have to stay within the range of Asta.
I know,
Okay.
but he's just going to poof out here.
It's fine. Hold on. I'm gonna do a quick measurement. We're gonna call that. We're just gonna call it 90 feet for the sake of checks, which means you guys can move 30 feet around to use your action to stealth, staying within her aura. I believe would be the easy enough. So, actually, you know what? Let's just do it kind of systematically. How would you guys want? Let's just get a marching order, and we'll put you guys in a marching line, kind of behind the Phantom here. So here, I'm guessing Carden.
Yeah, Carden and then Asta probably. Just
Valinar
to
sort
keep
of in the middle to. Oh,
Oh, hi.
yeah, I would imagine Valinar would be sort of in the middle for purposes of healing. Yeah. Okay. So, and then in order to keep everybody together, I'm gonna just do this, and then I'm gonna move everybody. Oh, can I do everybody? We're gonna do 30 feet. Womp. And everybody make a group stealth check.
Oh boy.
Including your phantom, which you already rolled, which is 27.
29.
Okay.
21. And then now for Asta.
That's a 31.
Well,
Garden.
actually, 31.
19.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank God for the plus 10.
Asta-
Well, okay.
Oh, if only advantage.
Mhm.
Yeah, still 32.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to roll. I don't know why, but I'm gonna roll.
Hey, you never know. Nat 20s.
For natural 19s with bonuses? Question mark.
What creatures? I don't see anything.
Oh, negatives. Okay. Another group stealth check, please.
I'll do my minions first.
Oh god. 14.
Ew, Asa hurt.
Well, that was a Cardin roll.
That was Cardin. But Asta's fine. Asta herself.
I lose track of Asta.
Asta vanishes from the world.
Everyone loses that plus 10.
For those of you watching at home, that is a 43 on a stealth check from Asta on a natural 20.
She gets 33 naturally, and then she gets the plus 10 from her ability. Holy moly!
Oh, Katya, good looking out. It wouldn't have mattered for Dina.
What did I do?
Rolled at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Ability checks, because Dinoc is also exhausted, so keep that in mind, Dinoc.
Oh, shoot.
It hasn't mattered for your previous 2 rolls, though. It has not mattered. Because both the first numbers were lower.
Yeah.
So we have 14. We
Is
have
the
14 for Valinar, a 39 for the Shadow Assassin, a 19 for Cardin, or an 18 for Cardin, a 15 for Dinoc, and a 43 for Asta.
And an 18 for Katya.
I thought I said that. Okay. Alright. That means you guys get to move again, and I'm just gonna put you guys all right around here.
Before we go further,
Okay.
I would ask that the assassin comes up here and investigates this. You know,
The statue?
looks around. Yeah. Because you
Okay.
said it looks like bones, right?
Yep, bones and probably long, kind of rotted flesh that weirdly doesn't smell.
Dinoc is going to get super paranoid about that and be like, okay, necromantic magic here is just screaming these things are going to come to life.
Okay. I have a question. Does he touch it?
No.
So he just looks at it?
Yeah, he's going to look for, like, anything obvious about it.
Okay. It wouldn't have the ability to tell you, but you are within sight of it, as well. So looking at it, to your eye, Dinoc, this looks like a long since dead, fire giant, similar to that of Fodor.
Oh no!
But,
oh no!
And as your Phantom Warrior kind of comes up to it and kind of looks at it, just kind of peeking around it, it would see a dead pile of flesh and some half destroyed or mostly destroyed armor.
Okay. Going to tell the assassin, whispering to it.
I would imagine you
Ignore
have
the-
a. I would imagine you could do like a mental command with it.
Yeah. I would tell him to ignore that and test that.
You're gonna have him try and lift it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Quietly as he can.
Okay. Have him roll a sleight of hand check for that. A little bit.
Dex.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it was almost a nat 20.
Or it could have almost been a 4.
I know, but it was on the 20 longer.
I know. He kind of lifts it gently, and it is locked.
Oh. Oh no. Asta.
Okay. Move our group forward, I
Moving
guess.
forward. Okay. Womp. I'm guessing. I can get it. I'm guessing you do not want to be there.
Yeah.
And we'll put
I'm just
you
like,
two there.
Hello.
Yep. One more group stealth check for everybody then.
I'll do mine first.
Austin's a 33.
18.
29.
Ooh, 14.
Carden is a 14.
Ooh.
So I got better stealth than my shadow.
Your shadow got a 28. You, Asta.
No, that first one is me.
Oh, the 18?
Yeah.
You have a +4 to. Oh wait a minute.
No,
I'm
+2.
I'm looking at something stupid different. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Asta got a 33. Valinar got a 29 again. Dinok 31. Katya 14.
28 because he had 28 because of the disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, correct. Thank you. So 28. 28 for the Shadow Assassin, or 24. And then 14 for Asta. Okay, so let's see what.
Those are scary low.
Yeah.
14 was actually Carden, but yeah.
You also have a 14.
Yep.
So, so far, nothing seems to happen. Asta want to roll lockpick, does she?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll Thieves' Tools, which she is proficient in. So I believe it's kind of the equivalent of a sleight of hand check for her.
By the way, I want to be holding a mind sliver ready to go if I see these things moving.
Okay, understood. 12.
That's not very high for her.
No, it is not.
Ooh, that's bad.
Shit.
Oh no.
As
Here we go.
as she kind of is messing with the lock, she's finding a very difficult time with the lock, and as she's kind of moving and twisting, you guys can hear this ever so faint kind of just of the metal from her.
Very nice.
God, I got metal cups. Why the fuck not? And at some point, she's like, "Okay, I think I got." She's like, "Okay, I think I got it." And her lockpicks break.
Oh shit.
And in the same moment, I rolled for things, and bad things happened. And in the same moment, you guys watch as the large creature, solemn golem, effectively sitting beside you, just the eyes flare an unnatural red and and you can see this large kind of shield beginning to move. Denock, your held action would go off on this creature as you take it, but it is going to make an attack on Asta. Okay. Is an intelligence saving throw.
Yep.
And this one doesn't have a... If an intelligence is lower than, it doesn't succeed, right?
No.
Okay. How's a 2 doing for you?
Sounds wonderful.
Oh, so it succeeds?
No, it fails. Hard.
It is...
Oh, no.
It is undead, but I'm using one of these tokens instead just because it's to represent some different stuff in it. However, as the large kind of shield comes racking across the way, I'm guessing a 19 hits Asta?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Cool. She will take... Ooh, that's pretty good. Hold on, I want to check one thing, because numbers might be a little different here. He is... Okay, so that's fine. 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Not as bad as it could have been.
No. As it slams into her, forcing her off of her feet. Can she make a strength save for me? I'm going to see if she gets moved.
How much damage did she take again?
21.
21 bludgeoning.
21. Okay.
21 blunt. And a strength save, please.
And then strength save. Come on, internet. There we go. 17.
17. So she manages to kind of roll off of the shield in a way and maintain her footing kind of in the same space and doesn't get pushed. And as the shield continues in its arc and into the wall kind of adjacent to the creature, as the creature just... And the vines and stuff begin snapping around it as this creature begins to make its way to its feet.
And what about her concentration?
I'm pretty sure she's gonna drop concentration for combat. Then I'm gonna see distance. Got you.
Uh-oh.
So, and as this thing kind of and begins getting to its feet, you guys would begin hearing and seeing the snapping.
Oh no.
At least 2 others as they begin the process of moving. These ones are still prone, but they have animated at this.
Guys, it looks like there's 5 of them and 5 of us.
I don't
Right.
like these odds.
They're not that bad.
Sorry, like I said, I'm making all of these. All of these are technically prone because they won't be able to stand until their turn, which will roll for initiative. We'll go ahead and roll for initiative. We probably won't get too terribly far into combat. We might do 1 round. If that.
11.
Turn.
Ew.
Ooh.
Ooh, I rolled decent. Oh, negative modifiers. Cool.
Asta got a 20 and Kernan got a 15.
7.
And this one got a...
I rolled a nat 1.
That's
Okay.
a goof, my man.
It's not a big deal. There's no real penalties for rolling a negative 1. Who are we missing? Why does it not feel like everyone?
We still need Harden on the turn order as well as Asta.
Oh, because he can't click his freaking token.
Well, Well, I clicked it before the turn order thing was up.
Well, that's your fault. So Cardin had a 20. Asta.
Also, believe it's the 20.
Oh.
Asta's the 20, and then Cardin is the 15.
There we go. Okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That's alright.
Oh no, you killed it. Oh, it's back.
We'll just put that there for right now. And we'll do that. And we'll do at least one round of combat, I think, here as we jump into this real quick. So,
Oh god.
kind of the top of the turn order here. Asta, you are technically in melee, technically, with this creature.
Well, Asta is going to, let me check how many spell slots they have. Okay. Yeah. She is going to... Because I'm technically in melee.
She could move up and use her magical sword.
True. True. But it's Asta.
Mhm.
I don't think she'd be happy with her being in melee of anything.
Yeah, no, she is going to use her... I don't want to, but she's going to use her last first level spell because I don't think there's an upcast for Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Because this way she doesn't get attack of opportunity on.
Yeah. Okay.
5. $30. And then she'll go ahead and shoot at this guy.
The big red angry man?
The big red angry man that hit her.
Okay.
Because she is a...
So...
So what?
I don't know. Conditions get weird whenever dealing with giants, because even though they are considered prone, they're massive. So... Yeah. That's weird. You know what? I'm gonna go rules as written for right now, and then next week we'll come back into this just so to make things go faster. Because the creature is prone, technically at ranged attacks have disadvantage to hit.
Yeah, and that's not just right now.
What?
I am normal shooting for right now.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for the first attack.
Yeah. 15.
What the crap did she roll? A 2, apparently. That'll miss.
Well, I mean, that is disadvantage.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Straight roll. So 15 will miss. As it kind of clanks off some of the armor that this giant has as it begins pulling its shield from the wall. You guys can see the indent of the falling rubble from it as he, continuing to stand.
Then she's going to shoot again. Old 19 hit.
19 just hits.
That'd be 14 piercing damage.
Owie!
And then she's going to move back 30.
Don't know if you can see it or not, but there is another statue right there. or corpse statue.
She's sort of gonna go like.
Okay.
I forgot that was the blue circles that you put up there.
Yep. No, you're fine. That's why I reminded you, because.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll end her turn, bringing us to this creature. He is going to use half of his movement. Stand up. 15 feet remaining. And he is going to step here, and he is going to put a foot on top of like the trap door, kind of preventing people from accessing it. And then he will use an action. Can't move that. He will use an action as he slams the shields that this creature has in his hands, and you're gonna watch as a uncanny kind of red and black flame kind of begins licking up the front of these shields, igniting into a kind of a darkish black kind of flame on his shields, and that will end his turn. Garden.
Yes.
Big angry
Bonus
motherfucker
action.
in front of you.
Yeah, Cardinal bonus action rage.
Zip around! You'll get advantage!
After this, I only have one more rage for the day.
Ooh. You have one rage left after this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Card will attack it.
With advantage, reckless, and everything,
Yeah.
and all the shenanigans.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't need a reckless now.
Well, I have.
I'm aware. 27 will hit.
23.
23. Owie.
Then Card will hit again, bringing his axe down. 27. That'll
That
hit.
hits.
18 damage.
Oof. Good turn.
Yeah. I figure we're fighting giants, though, so it's probably.
Curran hit hard. All right.
Hard and hit, big boy.
Okay. End your turn.
Yep.
Okay. This creature will stand from being prone and move 15 feet forward. And because it... Come on, I want to get rid of because it can... What's the range? What's the limitation here? Yeah, no, they'll attempt that due to the light. It is going to grab a chunk full of rubble from nearby, and it is going to throw. It's gonna throw it at Valinar. He's closer.
Oh, okay, cool.
He can see you easier. So does a. Never mind.
Okay.
It's a 13 total.
Oh, okay.
As it goes wide and goes a little high and kind of impacts the pillar above you, kind of splintering into harmless rubble. This one will stand up from being prone and will move its 15 feet. And then, oh, I guess it's one more forward, sorry. And then doesn't see anything in this situation, so it will use its action and move again for the dash action. Oh, my bad. They actually have 40 feet of movement. Either way. So he would go. Get there. As his action. And then that will end his turn, bringing us to Valinar.
is just gonna do one thing. He's gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh, at what level?
Just basic level. I don't think. Actually, hang on. Do I have? Nope. Yep, basic level. So that's level 3.
Wisdom save. Okay. What's your negatives on this one? Oh! Huh. Well, you're not gonna believe me, but I rolled an 18. But aggressor wins.
Oh. Okay.
So it takes full damage. 19 radiant. I rolled an 18. That's so funny. I really thought I was gonna have negatives for this, but apparently it's a flat roll. Alrighty. That's your action for Spirit Guardians, I believe.
Yep. Yep. I don't really have anything.
Okay.
Actually, I will bonus action harness divine power.
Okay. And I'm going to remind people about inspection checks. But that'll bring us to Katya. Katya, what do you want to do?
I'm weighing my options here.
You need a cube or a circle or something.
Where's my comparison? Oh, yeah. If I move, say, right there behind Valinar. Yeah, I can reach him.
Hi.
Hey. That one. That's what I'm going to target. This guy, right here.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt a mental prison on him.
Ooh.
Can you click the spell for me?
Trying. Sometime this millennium, maybe. Oh, there it goes.
Oh my. Okay.
Holy!
Oh. The second number is if they attempt to leave said prison.
Understood.
If they go to leave the prison, that's what's gonna hurt.
You're not immune to being charmed, which is weird for an undead.
Yeah. That's very weird.
I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, no, it doesn't have any description about body or anything like that. Okay.
There's no limitations.
Well, that's not a bad roll, but after modifiers, that's a 9.
Ha! Okay. Yes! So this giant here believes himself to be upon a floating rock with an abyss of clouds beneath him, all the way around.
And he takes 38 psychic damage.
He takes the 38 psychic damage.
Immediately.
Now, if he goes to move any part of his body through the illusion, that's when he's going to take that 66.
What happens when he... Oh, so when he does that and takes the damage, the spell ends. Okay.
If the target is moved out of the illusion, makes a melee attack through it, or reaches any part of the body through it, they take the additional damage, and then the spell ends.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep. And I am concentrating.
Okay.
Wherever that went. Thank
I
you.
got it. Yep.
I was
All
looking for
right.
it.
That brings us to... Oh, excuse me. D-Knock.
Yep.
Broke out a big one.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna get here and then be like, oh wait, there's one more. Enoch's just like, oh crap. inspection on the... This one.
On this one down here? Yeah. It appears to be a animated corpse of a frost giant.
Oh no. Oh, I remember the last time we fought one of those.
It is immune to cold and poisoned and the poisoned condition. I'll give you those for free. It has...
Hold on. Really?
Stay away from him when he's defeated.
You rolled well.
Those fuckers explode.
It has numbing aura, undead fortitude, and then it has its basic attacks, and freezing stare. You can identify one of these. Is there any one particular you would like to identify?
The freezing stare, I guess.
Freezing stare. Okay. The creature can target a creature it can see, and cause it to take cold damage and potentially be paralyzed on a failed save. You would know based off of that check that the range is 60 feet. The DC is the saving throw is Constitution of a DC 17. And then I already told you about the potential paralyzed condition. I'm not going to give you the damage numbers because I feel like that's too meta.
But the fact that it's not immune to necrotic.
Correct.
That's why I avoided using Innervation. I had no idea.
Inspection checks, my guys. All of you guys are proficient in those things now.
I keep forgetting that shit.
I know you do. All right, that's a free action. What are you doing, D-Knock?
Yeah, that does make things a little bit useful for me. Checking. Gonna speculate that since it's a giant, it's got good con,
You can make that speculation if you wish.
but I'm gonna try this.
Okay, what are you targeting first?
The one I looked at.
Okay, the southern one. Gotcha. Ooh, blight.
Southern giant.
Ooh.
And that is low damage. Again, I hate these dice.
I can't help you on this one.
I know.
That's a 16. It failed.
Okay.
So, oh my goodness, dude. 23 points of necrotic damage.
And there's no other...
There's no additional effects.
If it was a plant, it would.
Yeah, but it's not a plant.
He's
Yeah.
not a plant, but the vines on him kind of...
The
Break
vines
away.
that were on him evaporate into ash and dust, and
There
to the
you go.
point where they're no longer visible to the naked eye. And then you have your warrior for your
Yep.
shadow.
Does your eye feel naked?
Ugh.
Those are really low rolls, and
That's
unfortunately,
a 4 and a 3.
yeah, and unfortunately, both of those will miss as they
Yeah, no,
kind of
I am not
Doesn't it have
surprised.
advantage?
are unable. Oh, they would. Good call, Val.
So
Valar,
it would be a 12,
Yep.
and then...
which would miss, unfortunately. Natural 20.
Oh, there we go!
Yeah,
Hey,
that hits.
38 total points of damage. Assuming he's not immune to necrotic.
Is not, as he takes all of it.
Booyah! Okay, I'm gonna write that
Sweet.
down.
38 necrotic damage. God, how do you do that math so fast? Like I looked at it and I blinked and it was like here's the math, and I was like, bro.
I'm good at adding numbers in my head.
I know, but I looked at it and you gave
So
me
is
the
my
total.
middle child.
Oh god. Alrighty. That's that turn. And then, just because it is just a little after midnight, and I know Valinor has an early morning, we are going to end it there, guys, in the middle of combat. Yeah, so next week, we will pick it up.
Skip next week.
Right.
Oh. Okay.
Take us to the 22nd. We'll.
Unless we want to.
I need to check. I need to check my school stuff to see when things are due. I might need next week to work on homework and stuff.
Which is why I stopped you from saying anything.
Yep. So next session, we will start or resume combat at the top of the round. And I won't get rid of it or anything like that, so we have proper turn. But very well done, guys. You guys almost made it through the room.
Almost.
Yeah, that was a botched lockpick check from Asta, but it was a fairly difficult lock, and because they rolled so low, I actually rolled a degree of severity because of the difference of what it was, and I happened to roll a natural 1, so lockpicks broke. Which Cardin or Blind, make sure you document that or remove that item from her character sheet. Maybe make a note. I'll also say something to her in the chat here.
We could blame Asta for being in combat.
Above game, leave it on as broken. Valinar has mending.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, let's not piss us off too much. Just annoy her.
No, she's not dead.
Yet.
Broken. So that'll be that, guys. So great job so far. That first fight was great. Honestly, I figured we would do this other fight too, but I loved the RP that you guys had. I love, I always love RP, and I always love it when you guys, have character moments and build character moments. And I know this world isn't necessarily a whole lot of like RP encouraged, because you guys are like on timelines and have this overarching world catastrophe hanging over your heads. But I always love it when you guys have time to do.
I mean, we had an hour to kill, though.
You're right, but I'm also saying in an hour of our time, because that's about when we got back from break, was about 11. I figured an hour would be about long enough to do this encounter. So far, we've done one round of combat, and I'm looking at the health pools of the creatures here, and I'm like, yeah, that seems to track about right. But nevertheless, I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys did as well, and I hope you viewers enjoyed tonight as well. So tune in for our next episode, whenever that may be. Follow my Twitter. I try to make announcements every at least evening before we go live to give everybody a heads up. So my Twitter will definitely be the best place to get updates on all of that. So yeah, I hope everyone has a great night, and we will see everyone
next time.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you next
Night,
time.
everyone.
Night.
Night.